I'm worth $1 million. And this is not a metaphor. This is a price that the Hong Kong government put on my head for daring to fight for freedom and wanting a say in our future. This is a warning to all of us. We are being hunted. And it isn't just about me. It's about the entire generation that rose up and paid the price. I'm Carmen Lau. I was born in Hong Kong, where my grandparents were indigenous fishermen living in a once peaceful fish village. But today, it has become a showroom for the authoritarian propaganda. The past few years was so brutal that I witnessed my home changed, which was once free and vibrant and now being fractured. The movements that once brought millions on the streets was crushed. In one summer protest, a rifle pointed at my head, so close that I could see the bullets within the barrel. Then a rubber bullet struck my arm. The repression came fast. Massive arrests. My friends were taken one by one. China imposed a national security law. Books were banned. Protesters were erased. People were silenced. Some fled, some disappeared, and others are still sitting in prisons, waiting for justice that won't come. And today, Hong Kong has almost 2,000 political prisoners. I never think of leaving home, but one night, I packed my life in a suitcase, not even dare to say goodbye to my loved ones, and I never came back. Since then, I often ask myself, what do we do after a defeat of a movement? I felt disoriented, I felt grieving, and even questioning my own purpose. But slowly, I see something. That exile may not just be an end, it can be a beginning. It can be a place to rethink, regroup, and rebuild. Now, I serve the community with the Hong Kong Democracy Council. We empower the diaspora, we leverage our strength to defend for the things that we've lost, and we imagine what could still be possible. But as soon as I found my new routine, the regime struck again. It put a bounty on me. Then it harassed my families back home. Even worse, they sent letters to my neighbors, encouraging them to turn me in for a reward. Imagine living in a free country, but still under Chinese governance. I really wonder where is truly safe. But transnational repression doesn't always come this way. Sometimes it is silence. It isolates you from your own community, and it scares people away from standing by you, and making you feel that collective action seems impossible. And when home turns against you, it makes me wonder, it makes me lost again. When you speak up and make your loved ones in danger, you wonder, what are our next steps? What does our resistance look like now? And I realize we can't just survive. We must evolve. We are simply not strong enough to confront with the regime. We need to pivot. We need to build new strategy, connecting the scattered, rethinking the movement with a purpose, not just how to resist, but how to reclaim our future deliberately and assertively. It's a transition beyond survival. And Hong Kong's fight is actually a part of a global democratic struggle. With solidarity, liberation is not a dream. It is a direction, and we need your help. If you have expertise, we need your guidance. If you have resources, we need your help to thrive. Because my dream and our dream is still a liberated Hong Kong, where I can reunite with my family and finally live a life that I never had a chance to. Even in exile, we are not done fighting for freedom. Thank you.